Are you ready for a new operation?
Sure, my tower's cleared out.
Do you require support?
No point now. Let's go. Right. Can I switch this to manual control?
This is the bargain on today's show.
Being here. It's got me on edge. Seeing the aftermath of the bombing, thinking about everyone who died.
Nah, this whole area's sus. Look at all the security. Is this what you do to a building that's supposed to be under repair?
Excellent point. Bagley, let's get this done. What am I looking for?
Any kind of device or component that could still be emitting the signal. It seems to be coming from within the rubble.
He's looking to automate our jobs, mate. This is no joke.
Director Cass? You're serious? Who told you that?
Friend over in R&D. The shit he's told me about background checks and knowing who's going to be useful to Albion, who's going to be a problem.
You that worried about your job? This is a PMC. They already do background checks on all of us.
But you don't get it. He was talking about the general population, not just us employees. How bad is it that everyone has to be watched that closely?
Well, look around. It's fucking bad. And Cass is going to do what he has to keep it from getting worse. Suggest you do the same.
This is it. The signal is coming from this Spiderbot fragment. No indication yet who it belongs to.
Not much left of it. Why would it be here?
Difficult to say, but with an AR reconstruction, we may be able to see what happened to it and if it relates to the attack. Access data relays in the vicinity, and I can compile enough data to build the AR reconstruction. Perfect. 2 more data relays to go. One more data relay and I'll have it. That should do it. Now, I'll just take the audio from this stream and the video from these 36 and... got it. Go back to where you found that Spiderbot and I'll show you the AR reconstruction from the night of the explosion.
Message received.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
You brought the payload?
Fuck, think we'd go back here?
Don't trust the Kelly dog.
Bagley, can you see who was controlling the Spiderbot?
I've now fully decrypted the signal the Spiderbot is broadcasting, and while I cannot identify a specific user, it is a call code used by the Metropolitan Police Service.
In other words, the cops saw the whole thing go down.
Kelly? As in Clan Kelly? Why would mobsters want to bomb the city?
This is a handoff or I'm a fucking pumpkin. Kelly's are just a supplier.
Well, who was that woman they met with? You don't think she was from Zero Day?
Well, don't just stand there, keep looking. The reconstruction continues behind that rubble.
Brilliant. Suppose I'll just quantum tunnel through all this.
Quantum tunnel technology's at least 10 years away, but Spiderbots and drones are here today. You could try one of those if you don't feel like waiting.
Not a bad idea.
Why don't you aim those human eyeballs of yours at the van's cargo?
Message received.
RDX nitrogen, and the exact same detonator system like the bombs that were planted at Parliament.
Zero Day.
There, hurry. We've got all the deliveries.
So you were hired to supply all the targets?
That's it, we're all I need to know.
Zero Day somehow got multiple organisations involved. I see.
That's certainly one way to pull off a massive coordinated attack while remaining anonymous. Zero Day needed manpower and resources, but they needed them at an arm's length. And it doesn't take the world's greatest AI detective to see that both Clan Kelly and Albion benefited in the aftermath. Unfortunately, this is the most we can get out of the AR reconstruction, but if we could find the mystery officer who was spying through the spider bot, maybe they could tell us more. Tracing the Spiderbot's serial number, it was assigned to New Scotland Yard 3 years ago. Perhaps more information about its user or its assignment will be available at the station.
Something doesn't add up here. The cops were on the trail of the actual bombers, but nothing was announced to the public.
The only way to know for sure is to investigate New Scotland Yard. Ready for action?
Let's move.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled.
Shit. Sorry.
Led the world in AI innovation. We automated London's Black House, we brought Bagley to your optics. But our latest endeavor is something entirely new. Technology and humanity, two sides of the same coin. That is the heart of daybreak. A chance to leave the troubles of the world behind. Love and prosperity. Your element can't be when daybreak goes live. Unleash the full potential of your mind. Once complete procedure, you can be free forever.
Take the power back.
I'm done.
Very bright. Has led to the world in AI.
All right, let's go.
Bagley to your office. Technology and humanity, two sides of the same coin. That is the heart peace and ambition of love and prosperity. Join our mission to receive uplift and bravery. Unleash the full potential of your mind. Once a complete procedure, and you can be free forever. Sign up for our witness today and join us in the world of tomorrow. Daybreak is the future. It's very bright. Brokertech has led the world in AI innovation. We automated London's black cabs, we brought Bagley to your optics. But our latest endeavor is something entirely new. Technology and two sides of the same coin. That is the heart of daybreak. A chance to leave the troubles of the world behind. Things may seem bleak now, but a new society awaits you. A society of peace and innovation, of love and prosperity. Join our mission to receive updates when daybreak goes live. Unleash the full potential of your mind. One simple community procedure and you can be free forever. Sign up for our waitlist today and join us in the world of tomorrow. Daybreak is the future, and the future is very bright indeed. Brokertech has led the world in AI innovation. We automated London's black cabs, we brought Bagley to your optics. But our latest endeavor is something entirely new. Technology and humanity, two sides of the same coin. That is the heart of daybreak. A chance to leave the troubles of the world behind. Things may seem bleak now, but a new society awaits you. A society of peace and innovation, of love and prosperity. Join our mission to receive updates when daybreak goes live.
Fantastic.
One simple community procedure and you can be free.
Kiss your tech goodbye.
And join us in the world of tomorrow. Daybreak is the future. And the future is very bright. Brokertech has led the world in AI innovation. We automated London's black cabs, we brought Bagley to your optics. But our latest endeavor is something entirely new. Technology and humanity, two sides of the same coin. That is the heart of daybreak. A chance to leave the troubles of the world behind. Things may seem bleak now, but a new society awaits you. A society of peace and innovation, of love and prosperity. Join our mission to receive updates when daybreak goes live. Unleash the full
Get going.
of your mind. One simple community procedure and you can be free forever. Sign up for our waitlist today and join us in the world of tomorrow. Daybreak is the future, and the future is very bright indeed.
Let's make things interesting.
I've got better things to do. No, please. Oh God!
Attention, flat tire detected. Please repair as soon as possible.
2 years away from being able to turn a sausage back into a live pig. Did we actually need polar bears anyway? What do they really do? If I put optic on my dog, can I train it to take itself for a walk and do my shopping on the way?
Attention,
is
flat tire detected. Please repair as soon as possible.
So, I mean, it's a question that no one's really addressed of late. London is going to be safer than ever, Alice. SIRS is installing thousands of additional CCTV cameras. So much there. Still in the
Yeah, it puts a lot of fun into my...
Albion's taken over the whole station.
And the entire police service. But don't worry, if you're not pleased with your privatized goon squad, just take your business across the street.
Not a fan of cops, but I'll take them over rent-a-soldiers.
Not to worry, the only difference now is the uniform, assault weapons, and the fact they're motivated by profit over public service. Now, any record or information on the Spider-Bot will be further in.
Time to power down.
Check the surroundings.
This one.
Is that our favorite Spider-Bot?
According to the serial numbers, this matches the piece of Spider-Bot from the Tone bombing site.
Don't suppose you could identify the last user?
Navigate the Spider-Bot from out of that room. I'll need a direct connection in order to learn more from our bisected friend.
Fine, I'm on it.
Search the area! I'm alright, moving!
Let's shut things down.
Switching cover!
And that is how it's done. Let's shut things down.
They can't be far! Find them!
Let's get to work.
Live alarm. Location sent. Need a 10:30.
That opening right there looks like a good exit point. Right, get comfy. This spider bot might be broken and missing some of its legs, but it can still jump and fit through vents. That's a good way to get through the station undetected. Buggery fuck, would you look at all this junk? You'll have to jump your way across to get to the next vent opening.
Decided they couldn't be trusted to do their jobs. Something some corporation could clean up. up our streets better than the same police force we've had for who knows how long. When crime fighting is treated like a business, crime will never go away. That'll be about the business, right? So don't tell me how you've had our best interests at heart, don't they?
You're almost there. Make your way through this last vent path.
Got it.
Scanning Spybot and accessing its internal drives. While I'm analysing this data, you should make yourself scarce. Unless you'd like to explain to your new, heavily armed, privatised police force why you've broken into the station.
Fine.
The Spiderbot fragment you found has a satellite-based GPS module that regularly pushed its location to a specific ground station.
Secret location? Sounds like another breadcrumb on the trail. I say we go deeper into the woods.
Pushing you the ground station's coordinates.
They could do a job bringing you up as a wolf. Do not give your children to wolves. Do we actually own anything as a country now? Is there anything we haven't flogged off for profit? I think we've basically just become a homeopathic Britain. Diluted and diluted until there's barely a trace of the original Britain left. But some quackish lunatics insist it actually works better that way. It's total bullshit. Is there anything left? New on the bug this week, a new feature, the Bug Off feature. The person who most irritated us in Britain this week, we're going to tell to bug off, and to get things going, I'm going to nominate Big Nigel.
The GPS history of the Spiderbot we recovered regularly pinged these coordinates. Our mystery witness to the real bombers must have come to this lovely, damp location several times.
Say what you want. It's a good place to avoid prying eyes.
Or to discreetly dump a body into the Thames.
Any way in?
I'm detecting a surveillance network guarding a space under this bridge. If you can patch into it, perhaps you can take a look inside.
Fuck. Are these guys always gonna be on me like this?
Until you lose them, yes.
You'll get used to Bagley's help.
Watching for suspect.
Kiss your tech goodbye.
Use a pursuit intervention technique.
Someone's built themselves an off-the-books cop shop.
Well, if Albion was stomping all over your workplace, you'd find a different place to store your lunch too. And it seems our mystery officer was dedicated.
And their dedication led them straight to the tone bombing. Question is, why?
The computer's dusty enough to kill an asthmatic, but there may still be something useful on it.
This is Inspector Caitlin Lau. Well, former inspector now. Since Albion's coup, the Met is no more. The police brass had already buried the evidence anyway. Everything implicating Albion and Clan Kelly in the bombings. But I know Mary Kelly's band of twats were involved, and they're involved in other crimes we can look into. Me and a few good mates are willing to go off book, going after Mary Kelly again. I'll never fucking learn, will I? Inspector Caitlin Lau, video log. Clan Kelly and Albion are teamed up on some deal. I don't have all the details, but it looks to be human trafficking. The European Processing Center is the Albion angle. Since the bombings, they can grab anyone off the street. Call them illegal immigrants, potential DedSec insurgents, whatever. Though we know who the real danger is. So, Clan Kelly gets hold of these people, these immigrants, deportees, victims, really, and they're taking them somewhere. But where and why? It all comes back to the boss lady herself. I knew she was into something, but she wriggled off the hook. There's only one way I can do this. 24/7 surveillance on Mary Kelly. If I'm caught, well, this will be my last entry. But I have to see what she's hiding.
So, our mystery officer was Inspector Caitlin Lau. It sounds like Mary Kelly was her white whale, and her investigation led her to the bombings.
So Albion's working with Clan Kelly. How do the worst scum always end up in bed together?
It seems like 0 Days Web covers all of the unsavory bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelly and Albion included.
Not DedSec's style to sit back while people are being taken off the streets. We need to act.
Inspector Lau mentioned Albion is running their part of the operation out of the EPC. Detectives like us call that a lead.
Target is in the water. Please advise. We are in pursuit. I say again, in...
This Albion Clan Kelly business leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And if Caitlin Lau's right, then this little nugget jumps to the front of the queue. We have reason to believe a former DedSec operative may still be alive, but missing inside the EPC.
Angel Lopez, not London-born, but I won't hold that against him, unlike some others.
Looks like Angel got caught up in the immigration roundup, which, ironically, may be the only reason he escaped 0 Days DedSec purge.
Anti-immigrant sentiment has grown in London since the bombings. Albion fuels it. It allows them to send anyone they want to their brutal refugee camp.
We need to find Angel before they discover he's DedSec. This is kind of personal team. But finding his trail might just shed some light on the Albion Clan Kelly connection.
The silver lining is we know he's still in the country. No one's taking deportees from the UK. They'll be stuck somewhere in the EPC.
I've sent the details to your device and advised our contact at the EPC. They can get you inside.
Target is now fleeing on foot. Stand by.
Area. Over.
Time to power down.
Control, I've lost the target. Eyes on target. They've crossed checkpoint. Back up. I say again, I need backup. Dispatch, deploying drone to apprehend the suspect.
Let's make things interesting.
Rush the bollards!
Taken, moving in. The suspect was right there a minute ago.
Be advised, we are on the trail.
Oh my god, this has gone completely tits up. Let's get this party started.
Take the power back.
Find the bollards! Suspect shooting! Let's do this.
There's only one.
I won't rule you, but... Are you ready?
I'm putting an end to this. Over. It's the shooting! I repeat, we are in the shot!
That's it! Taking fire!
Is now taking an Albion-mandated timeout. You're up.
Well, shit. We'll have to get by on our own. Hey, big guy!
So, I've delved more into Caitlin Lau's investigation, and an enormous number of missing person cases center around the EPC. The inspector was definitely onto something.
Let's find Angel. Albion won't hesitate to whip out the choppy, cutty, pokey tools once they find out he's dead sick. I'd be pretty stupid not to use this spot. Still got it.
You want me to bring the hammer down?
Hacked vehicle identified. Searching for the source.
Got Bagley summons. I've already taken care of your entry. Get you in quick and quiet.
This won't go on my permanent record, will it?
No worries, I'll spoof. But come meet me on the rooftop. The only place here that doesn't smell like piss. Got some info for you.
The European Processing Centre. It processes deportees by stacking them up in squalid conditions and forgetting about them. But hey, it's to protect London, right?
What's going on here?
This place is worse than a prison camp. Every day I see people come through here, torn from their homes and their families. But I'd rather stay and keep an eye on things. Maybe help out once in a while. Like now.
This place is a nightmare factory. You could vanish into thin air here and no one would ever know.
Yeah, well, people have been disappearing. Records say they have been processed, but it doesn't add up. No one ever properly leaves. And with the Kellys prowling around like fucking hyenas, I am not too optimistic about the people slipping through the cracks.
That Mary Kelly lady has a stranglehold on this city. It's creepy.
Truth. Now, about your missing guy. The best place to start would be the EPC database. They keep a record of everyone that comes in. And be careful.
Pushing the location of the EPC database on your optic.
Failure to comply with instructions from Albion personnel is a crime.
You fuck shit, bollocks.
Good work, Tom.
Come on, throw a few.
You alright?
I could have won that.
Well done.
Woohoo! Dart champion, right here.
There will be a database here that we can search for evidence on Angel Lopez.
Time for the big guns. And by gun, I mean hammer. I love a hands-on approach.
You can't be serious.
That's not a hammer. This is a hammer. That's awesome.
Don't need this shite. Tosser!
Lady Smash wants a kiss. I'm the hammer, you're the nail.
Go on, Bagley. Tell me you found something.
I have. His file has been deleted from the main database, along with hundreds of others. Still very detailed. Even when committing crimes against humanity, the government doesn't skimp on paperwork. Here is a recording labeled Exit Interview.
You know what we do with terrorists, Lopez? Don't go pissing me off by denying anything. We know you're with DedSec. You think you were picked up on some random sweep? Not a fucking chance. Nothing to say. Well, this is not going to go well for you then, because I want information. The rest of your cell, where are they? I want names, places, everything you've got.
You think I'm daft? I spill everything I know and what? You let me
That's
go?
not a hammer!
I'm not.
This is a hammer!
Dummy. I know how this ends.
No, I don't think you
Lady
do.
smashed,
I'm going to
dirty
throw
girl.
you to the wolves. The Kellys have an interesting way of disposing with problems.
You think I'm scared of some fucking thugs? Of winding up floating in the dams?
Fuck you. You're too pretty for that, mate. First, they'll peddle you. For dosh, right? Then, when you're used up, they're going to chop you up and send the pieces to the four corners.
I can take whatever you've got.
I almost feel sorry for you. Get him to the bloody clinic, then.
Shit. They knew he was DedSec the whole time. This doesn't look good for Angel.
The clinic keeps government service hours, which means it's closed. We'll have to find Angel the old-fashioned way and hack their CTOS hub. Deportation limbo, horrible living conditions, unexplained disappearances. It's almost as if the media are deliberately ignoring the situation here in favor of... Oh, look here, Beatrice Stokely, 89, recently took up kickboxing to fill up her days. Fascinating. If the EPC is a typical example of how humans treat each other, I'd say a benevolent AI overlord is a step up, wouldn't you?
Hey, Bagley. Shut up.
I have reconstructed an AR scene of Angel's examination. You can view it inside the clinic.
Good job. A+.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Let's make a deal, yeah? I know people outside. Maybe I can help you out. Just let me out of here.
Procedures, Mr. Lopez. We'll have you out of here in a minute or two.
Fuck! What was that?
They jabbed him with something. We need to get a closer look.
Facial analysis matches for both. They're part of Mary Kelly's little pack. So, Inspector Lau was right after all. Clank Kelly and Albion are in bed together. What a shit orgy that would be. Microchips, coated with biocompatible glass to prevent rejection.
They put a microchip in his neck. What do we think? Some kind of tracker?
No, these are more sophisticated. If I had to guess, I would say they were designed to deliver a dose of some unknown compound. Not the kind of thing you find at your local corner shop. I could reconstruct the path he took if you want to see how this cliffhanger gets resolved.
Keep on him. He may have gotten away.
Fucker! Get him before he triggers! Fuck! He's getting away! Get after him!
Shit, catching up on him. Come on, Angel.
He's gonna make it. Keep going, my dude.
Fucked up. We don't have a match yet. She's gonna kill us.
No, it's fine. As long as he's not damaged, there'll be no waste. Demand's high with the new network.
Guess you're right. Let's tube him, get him in the van and out to the incinerator.
Well, I was wrong. And that microchip was more than just a tracking device.
Looks like they triggered it. I don't know what Mary Kelly's up to, but at the risk of sounding too optimistic, Angel's alive.
We need to find him, see what they did to him, and what that fucking microchip is all about.
Seems like advanced technology for Mary Kelly and her band of thugs to be waving around. Could Mary be part of a scary dark web hacker group like, say, oh, I don't know, pick one, 0 Day?
Interesting theory, Bagley, but hold your investigation algorithms for the moment, will you? Angel needs us.
The incinerator they mentioned is probably the Southwark incinerator. It's practically right round the corner.
Fuck yeah! I invented this DedSec shit.
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
I don't know if I like your tone, Mr. Robot.
Don't worry about Bagsy. You get used to his side commentary. Mad job, cuz.
There's someone here who fancies a chat. Pushing the location now. All right, let's just say this is physical coordination training. I'll keep track of your score.
Ah, man.
Back up a bit, yeah?
Damn it!
You a few sandwiches short of a picnic, mate. You're standing too close. You're not my type, love.
All persons on the premises must at all times carry valid identification and be prepared to present it to Albion personnel upon demand.
To get friendly, are ya?
Ah, shit.
Back off a little.
Believe this shit. I can't fucking wait.